Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I tried out cornrows. I'm not a professional. I feel like I should really express this because the whole point of this video is about me, a beginner, trying to do cornrows. I've been watching tutorials myself, so I'm gonna link down my favorite one is by Maya. The last time I watched her video was when I did the Fulani braids. You guys might remember that. I kind of did this by memory just because I wanted to test myself, and I think I am getting a lot better. Really think it's all about your finger coordination, finger memory, whatever, you know. Alright, so this was my hair before. I went ahead and knotted it with like some water and product, and I stretched out my hair just so that it was a little easier to work with when creating the braids, of course. Now, I wouldn't say this is like a tutorial per se. I'm gonna leave the tutorial that literally helped me figure this out a little bit down below, because honestly it couldn't be any more clearer. But here you're just gonna watch me struggle a little bit. Alright, so the first thing I do once I section off, I found that it's easier to work on slightly damped hair, so that is something I would recommend. Just make sure you don't wet it where it's like dripping. The next thing I went ahead and did is I took my Ecostyler, and I found that it worked a lot better when I applied the Ecostyler on both sides of my section. And I also applied some on the section where I have my hair tied off, just because I need that to stay down. I'm not trying to braid any hairs that don't belong there, so that's that. So from beginner to beginner, that's my first tip. 1, dampen your hair but not too wet where it's dripping, and 2, apply some Ecostyler on both sides of your head, or not of your head, of your section. And while you're at it, before you start your braid, at the very edge, if you have a lot of baby hairs like me, or if you just want to make it look a little different, sort of swoop your edges a little bit and comb it into a little section in the front where that would be the first leg of your braid. So when you start your braid, then is the time to do it. You don't play with your baby hairs before the braid, because then the hair sticks out. You have to sort of swoop that in before you start your braid, so you already have that down. I'll explain what I'm doing in a sec, but I decided to do feed-in braids because, I don't know, I was feeling a little risky and I did want to practice that. I think before you start attempting to do the feed-in portion, practice doing cornrows on your hair without it first. Once your fingers get used to the pattern that you're doing, then try incorporating the hair, and that's what I did, and it worked out for me. Moving on to braiding, one thing that I keep repeating in my head is go under, go under. You know how there's 3 legs in your braid, left, right, and the middle? Your index finger is always going to go under the middle leg, and you're gonna pinch, let's say you're going to the right now, you're gonna pinch the right leg of the braid, pull it under, and then once now the middle leg becomes, of course, the right leg of the braid, you know how it switches, then you're gonna go ahead and grab your index finger and pull it under the middle leg of the braid again, but this time you're gonna pinch the left leg of the braid, and then do it again. Go under the middle leg of the braid, pinch the right, go under the middle leg of the braid, go to the left. So I know it's like really complicated saying it. I felt like watching tutorials I was never gonna get it, but then actually sitting there and doing it, you do end up getting the hang of it. When you add hair, I found that adding small portions instead of bigger portions does make it look a lot more natural. And let's say that this time I put my index finger under the middle leg of the braid and I'm gonna pinch the right side. I go ahead and once my finger's under the middle leg of the braid, I put the hair that I'm adding in on the right side so that I can pinch it and pull it through and keep braiding. I went ahead and combed the edges a little bit just to make sure that that looked a little neater, and I went ahead and twisted my hair into a bun because I honestly like the bun look a lot better. One thing that I definitely know I need to get better at is when I get towards the middle back of my head, since I can't see, I think I need to apply more product towards the back, or maybe wet it a little more and pull tighter so that the braid isn't as chunky, loose, and fluffy. I didn't care too much here because I was going to be covered up in a bun anyways, but you get the point. That is all I have for you guys today. And as I always say, I will see you guys in my next video.